Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. For today's Skyrim mod showcase on the PlayStation 4, I have decided to do a follow-up to a mod showcase I recently did, and that is because the mod author has updated the mod, Aurel's mod compilation. Now, I have also decided that this is the perfect time to actually show what some of the items that you can get in this mod are from the various chests. As such, I will not be going through each individual chest as I did in the previous video. If you have not seen that video yet, I will link it in the description box down below. Just hit show more. I decided to do this because I felt bad that I didn't really get to showcase any of the items that was in the mod in the previous video, as it was running quite long, and also because of the issues that I am having with my controller, issues that I am still having. So just a fair warning that if you see any weird animation from my character while trying to move in third person where it's much more noticeable, that is not because of the mod, that is because of my controller. Also, the mod author, aurllcooljay, has uploaded a video about this update on his channel, which I will also be linking in the description box down below. So let's quickly take a look again at the name of this mod and where it can be found. So you can find the mod by heading to the latest category. The name of the mod is Aurel's Mod Compilation. It is by the mod author aurllcooljay, and this is version 4 of the mod. Now, as I have previously read part of this description in the video that I showcased this, I will not be doing so here. Again, if you haven't seen it, you can go back and find it in the description box, but definitely read through all of this, especially this part down below if you're going to download the mod, where it says about any glitches or issues I should be aware of, because there is some very important information there. So just like last time, the mod can be found if you come here to Riverwood. For those of you that are newer to the game, Riverwood is located right here on the map. It most likely will be one of the very first places that you visit. And you need to head here to the Sleeping Giant Inn and head on inside.
Warm food, warm drinks.
Once you're inside, you want to make your way over here to the counter, and it is the first door on the left. You'll see that there is a painting on the back wall, and that is the entrance to the mod through the looking glass. So books containing information about the mod can be found here on the table to the left as you come in. The book on the left lists each of the mods that is in this compilation, but the one we're looking for is here, the mod updates book. Update 1. A hooded side cape's end table has been added to the west wall, between helmets with hoods, chest, and the Argonian. The hooded side capes can be worn with circuits, masks, and some helmets. The large variants have reduced clipping when worn with other headwear. Also added Unbound armor and weapons to the bound Weapons Urn. So real quickly, let's go ahead and show you where this table has been added, since it was not here the last time. It's actually a small table, but you can find it right here next to the chests. Just like the update description stated, you can find it right next to helmets with hoods chest. Okay, so I'm going to go through and pull some of the various items out of these chests so that I can show them to you outside. Now, real quickly, I do want to state for those that haven't seen it and possibly don't intend to watch the other video and just get the mod off of this video, that you should not go through the entirety of this mod in one go, all the chests in here. The mod expressly states that it can cause 0 KB by scrolling through too many items, so it is not intended to be used in that manner. I will be taking precautions and only pulling a few items out of various chests, and I will not be scrolling through the entirety of those chests, as well as I will be reverting my save after this just to be on the safe side. Okay, so real quickly, before I leave out of here, as I was going through the various chests, I ended up seeing a small urn that I hadn't seen before. Most likely, I simply missed it on my previous times in here. But I want to go ahead and show you where it is located, as well as what you can find inside it. So the urn can be found over here against this wall. It is called the Colorless Anniversary Urn. It is right next to the Colorless Armor chest. And inside there are various armors and weapons, which include the Madness Armor, the Golden Saint Armor, and the Dark Seducer Armor. Again, all stripped of color. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to see what the Dark Seducer Armor looks like and pull that out of here. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the various items. Seems like the perfect spot. Shouldn't get into too much trouble out here. Okay, so first up we have the Dragonhide and Bone Greatsword. As you can see, it gives a really unique look to the sword here. Let's take a look at it in third person and see if we can get a better look. And yeah, as you can tell, I never really play Skyrim in third person, and I can't swing the camera around while he's holding it. Great. Back to first person it is. Okay, so, in any case, it gives a really unique look to it. I also pulled out an armor and hood set for Lydia to try on a little bit later to do with that. Okay, so here we have a Firestorm Spell book. There were different spell books, as you can see. Apparently it's in my, whoa, clips through my hand. There was a open and closed version. I chose the open version. That's unique. What's it look like in third person? Yeah, it looks cooler in first. I need to try this out on something. Hey, this is a showcase. We're always getting attacked. There should be something around. Ah, yeah. Right there. There's always a save cat out here. And it's attacking something. Perfect. Holy shit! Okay, just gonna leave the very deadly spellbook right there. So next up we have Staff the Giant Potato. I just gotta see what in the world this is. I actually forgot to pull this staff the last time that I tried recording a showcase for this video, the one that I ended up having to scrap because of all the issues. Okay, I don't see a giant potato. Maybe you gotta cast it on the ground? Keep hearing the chicken, but I don't see anything. Maybe it turns enemies into potatoes. Need to find one. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Okay, well, you're not a save cat, but you'll do. Prepare to become a potato.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
What the? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? What? Okay, well, Lydia killed that guy, but Aragon's Elijah? What the hell? For one, this is not giant, and for two, Lydia, you seeing this shit? Lydia? Really? You're just gonna cut the guy down where he was standing, and then, oh, whatever. That was weird. That was not a giant. What the fuck? It's following me! Shoo! Go away! What the hell is that thing? That ain't no potato. Yeah! What the hell is that? That's not a potato. That thing has fucking tentacles. Creepy ass motherfucker. Won't you go away, you son of a bitch? Giant potato my ass. So, this is the Ring of Blue Ghost Farm. I have tried this previously in the video I ended up deleting. And after using it, it's doing the same thing as last time. It took my god mode away, so I'm going to be over encumbered. Well, that's another way to become a ghost. Thanks, Lydia. That old putty tat. In any case, aurllcooljay has stated that he has fixed the mod since then, and it no longer requires a potion, which is what it required before to be able to become solid again. So let's take it out and see. Looks really cool, just like last time, so let's see when I remove it if I'm able to become solid again. Ah, yep, it worked perfectly. You did it, aurllcooljay. Awesome. Let's take a look at a couple of the other rings that I pulled. I didn't pull all of them, but let's take a look at the Ring of Dark Ghost Farm. Oh, this is really cool. It's kind of got like a, don't really know what you'd call that, like a corruption or something coming off there. Maybe you're a corrupted spirit or something. I'm certain somebody, if they like to roleplay as a ghost, could fit this into their story somehow. My fire is equipped, but this is what it looks like in first person. You know, without the fire, I always have mine equipped, pretty much. Okay, I pulled a couple more. Here is the ring of red ghost form. Yeah, it's definitely red. And this one, maybe you're a spirit of fire or something. Again, someone that really gets into role-playing different, you know, could probably come up with something to use these for, because normally the ghost form is always the same color. This is the ring of white ghost form. Very white, I'd say. And in this one, maybe you're a spirit of purity or something. Again, I don't know, but definitely several options there. Plus, there are options that I did not pull, as I didn't take every item out. Okay, let's show some armors next, I think. I wonder what I should start with.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, we all knew exactly where I was headed with that. Okay, so here is the Dark Seducer armor. This is a colorless variation of the Dark Seducer armor. I got this out of that urn that I showed at the beginning of the video, and it simply is the Dark Seducer armor with all of the color taken out. Dark Wisp robe. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh. That's not what I had in mind when I pulled this.
You lead, I'll follow.
I'll have to take your word for that. Interesting.
You lead,
Here
I'll
we
follow.
have the Dragonhide undergarments. With that, I added some Dragonhide gloves and a Dragonhide hood, which has a cape attached to it. This is the same pattern that we saw on the sword that I showed a little earlier on. Looking good, Lydia.
Lead on.
Here we have the Black Forsworn armor. There are several different color variations of Forsworn armor and fur armor. I did pull a few to take a look at, some that are one particular color and some that are multicolored. Here is a blue variation of the armor. One thing would be nice is I wish that, I don't know if they can, but I wish they'd be able to get rid of the feathers and like the crow beak there on the chest. I still love this armor though, obviously.
You lead, I'll follow.
Here we have a white variation, and actually the feathers were removed on this one. There is, it looks like, some remnants though on her chest of them. I don't know if that probably can't be removed, but again, looks nice. If the crow and that could be removed, that would be perfect.
Lead on.
Here we have a green and kind of a multicolored version, actually. There were several multicolored. It's mostly green, but you do see we have some blue and orange in here. This is one of several multicolored versions that you can pull out of there. This is a pink and purple combination. So this one was, again, one of the several multicolors that you could pull. I did go ahead and pull the boots, but I didn't find the gloves. I imagine there probably are some, though. I'm really looking forward to seeing this one.
You lead, I'll follow.
Oh, wow. I find myself without words here. This is the black Skimpy Forsworn armor, and it definitely lives up to the name, and I absolutely love this. aurllcooljay, you outdid yourself. I think I just found my favorite mod in this compilation.
Lead on.
Here we have the Gothic Fur Armor. This was a very unique looking armor when I pulled it. That's why I pulled it. As you can see here, it has the skull pattern all over the armor. This is something I have never seen in a PlayStation modded armor before. This is really something.
Lead on.
Here we have the Skimpy Brown Fur Armor. This is one of the fur armors that can be got in the same chest that the Forsworn armors can be found in. This one kind of gives me a vibe like it's made out of bear fur or something.
Let's get going then.
Okay, so here we have a multicolored version of the fur armor. Again, just like with the Forsworn armors, there are some color variations that are multicolored for this particular armor set as well. This is the Tattered Fur Armor. I do believe it's called that because as you can see in the skirt there, there is some rips and tears. And so that was all of the armors that I picked for Lydia. Let's go ahead and showcase some of the body paint, but first...
What do you want me to carry?
Take a wild guess.
Let's get going then.
That's better. So this looked interesting. It's a body paint mod. This is the lightning body paint, the heavy version. There was also a light version. And I've never really seen something like this on a Skyrim mod for the PlayStation before. This is very interesting. As you can see, there are several lightning bolts all over his body. Some of them are kind of not actually touching his body. Here's what it looks like on a female character, and on Lydia, I'd say it's fitting her a lot better. It's all actually touching her skin.
Lead on.
Here we have the Shrubs body paint. I decided to go ahead and showcase several of these on Lydia, as I thought maybe they might fit her better than they would my character, and no other ulterior motives. Yeah, I didn't buy that either. Hey, I'm having fun.
Lead on.
Okay, so this is the Flowers body paint, and again, several of these come in a light and a heavy version. Not everyone did, I think, but it's very interesting. I've just never really seen anything like this. This is a blue-gray underwear and body paint combination. Now, something I need to state here is I actually tried this on Lydia first, and it didn't change her like this. What it did was made her look like a Briarheart. So, yeah, I took that off for her, and I'm going to go ahead and showcase it on my character instead. Here we have the Words body paint. As you can see, it is the words from the word walls. I could see this in some type of roleplay where you've become so powerful from learning the various shouts that it manifests itself all over your body. And so that is it for the body paints that I pulled. This is something that is very fascinating. This is a combination. I've added corrupted eyes, as well as this is the uncorrupted shade skeleton, and as you can see, this is an armor mod, but it completely makes you look like a skeleton, and the corrupted eyes is what's making the eyes glow red like that. That is optional, but very cool looking. I also don't know with the running animation, you can see it's real jerky here. I don't know how much of that is possibly the way it's supposed to look or is because of my controller, but it still looks cool. Here we have, I decided to keep on the eyes for these to see if it would work, and it is. This is the Viking Skeleton. Again, it's simply the skeleton that we saw previously, but with a Viking helmet attached. But I did want to see if the eyes would stay on all of them. Here we have another version of the Viking skeleton. It's just with a different helmet, and again the eyes are working with it. Okay, so this is the Viking skeleton with a beard, and I had to remove the eyes. When I first equipped this one, it did not show the beard, but when I removed the eyes, then the beard appeared, so the eyes might make some things not appear. This is not part of the same chest where I got the other skeletons. This is in the Jack Sparrow chest, but it's so cool I wanted to show it. This is the Cursed Pirate Armor, and with it I added a red pirate hat. And of the skeleton armors, this one is definitely my favorite. This is like really cool, and I could see this in some type of roleplay where you're like a cursed pirate or something. This is a really neat one. There's really a cool ghost sword in that chest as well, but I didn't pull it. Here we have the blue ragged trousers. I do believe I remember correctly I pulled this out of the same area that I got the Firestorm armor and stuff. And there are different color variations and different looks for the male and female. Here is how it looks on the female character. As you can see, it adds a top to her, unfortunately. In any case, so you have different looks here. Something next that I want to take a look at that's very fascinating is this Superman armor. I just had to pull this one when I saw the name of it. I pulled one for each of us. Okay, so first impressions, it's definitely not the same blue as Superman's armor. It is cool looking though, and oh hey, thank you Lydia. You're actually cooperating and helping me showcase the mod. Here is the cape for it, and it is the same color as the armor itself. The boots that she is wearing is not a part of the armor mod. That's just the boots that she wears when she doesn't have hers. Here's what it looks like on the male character, and I actually couldn't find any boots, as you can see there. Okay, so it looks like the cape does not move when you run. It is just a static piece. The jerkiness of the animations, my damn controller. Okay, something's wrong here. Okay, so this is the Ebony Knight Curios, if I'm saying that correctly, which I probably am not. This is an Ebonite Armor. There are two variations of it, one for male and one for female. However, it does not state which is which, and they both look the same when you're pulling them from the chest. So one suggestion, if you don't mind, aurllcooljay, if you are watching this, is perhaps label them so that we know which one is which. But this is a very nice looking armor. I really like this color variation of it. Here's what it looks like on Lydia. Get a little bit better view of it. And yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this armor. This is a nice look for it. Very good. Oh wow. These are absolutely beautiful. Look at this. I've never seen anything like this before. This is... Oh my god, I got tits! What the hell? Aurel, definitely please label which one is male and which one is female. Okay, let's try that again. This is the Glass Balder armor. There is a male and female variation. I highly suggest making certain you put the right armor on the right character, because listen, you know, I love boobs as much as the next guy, but I was taking things a little too far. Okay, this is a very beautiful, though. Again, thank you, Lydia. I have never seen anything like this. Very unique, very beautiful look to this. Very shiny. But I really am blown away by this now that it's on the right character, and looks a lot better on her than it did me, I'll tell you that. But yeah, this is very unique. I really like this. So here we have the Gold Knight Curios, if I'm saying that correctly. Again, I'm probably not. This is the male and female version. One thing I do want to state from my previous experience with showcasing color variations of the same armor is that, as you can see on the... Well, my camera just clipped through Lydia's hair. Sorry about that. Let's go on the first person. But there's a difference in that it's more shiny on Argon, I would say, than it is on Lydia. So there is a difference in color there. That's something that probably can't be helped, but still a unique looking armor. Lydia, would you face front, please? There, perfect. Okay, don't move. Lydia, face front. Lydia, this isn't funny. Do you have any idea how hard it is to control this damn thing? Okay, so here we have the Obsidian Knight Curios armor on the male and female variant. And again, I'd say it is more shiny on my character than it is on Lydia. It's also extremely hard to get her to stand with me. I have a feeling it's going to clip right through her again, and yeah, it did. But we'll go ahead and take a look at her in first person. But yeah, again, you can definitely see a difference in the variations here from male to female. Lydia, would you please... Lydia! Oh, come on. This is not funny. Just stand still. Alright, there we go. As you can see, there is a variation on it.
Still here.
The light is... There we go. Now the light's hitting a little bit better. Oh, forget it. Okay, so here we have the Steel Balder armor. This is a really nice armor. I really like this. This, again, is the male and female version of it. And we have kind of a different color here on the cape, a darker look to it and stuff. And this armor, again, I'm really blown away by this. I have not really ever seen anything like this in a mod before. I really like it. Several of these pieces would look really good, even if not on our characters, would look good stored on a mannequin somewhere as a showpiece. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back here at the light. You can see her cape is very shiny, and okay, the light, wherever it hits her, it's pretty shiny on this one, but definitely a really unique looking armor mod. Again, a very shiny one too. Really liking these. Here we have the Steel Knight Curios, and of the Knight Curios that I've seen, this is definitely my favorite. I'd say the Obsidian one as well was uniquely colored, but this just gives me what I really like in armors, that kind of a classic armor look to it. It is definitely like more shiny, like it's a new armor on the male character versus the female character, but again, just a very good look to these armors. Several of these, I'm really liking these. Here's what it looks like on the back. I'm going to kind of showcase in the darker area, because as the sun hits it in different areas. Definitely a fan of these. Can you guess who I'm supposed to be? This is a Darth Vader armor that was in the Jedi chest. Had a helmet, boots, and gloves, and the armor piece itself. One thing to note is that external assets are not allowed on PlayStation, so they do have to just recolor the vanilla assets. Okay, so I've been fiddling with this for quite a while, and I finally figured it out. I do believe the mod book also stated this. The lightsaber. What you need to do to get this to work correctly is first you need to equip the lightsaber blade, which I have equipped in my right hand, and unsheath it like I've done here. And then you need to equip the hilt. I'm going to equip that in my left hand. And there we go. I had so much trouble getting this to work correctly, but this, take a look at this. This is really cool. Again, just like with the armor, there are no external assets allowed, so like with Xbox or PC they can bring the real thing in, but still, for PlayStation, this looks damn good in my opinion. I mean, you can tell it's a spear, but still, this definitely gives me lightsaber vibes, and I just think with, you know, what PlayStation mod authors have to work with, this is fantastic. And there were several different color variations of lightsaber. I went ahead and picked this one since I knew I was going to showcase the Darth Vader armor, but I want to go I want to try this out. We're always getting attacked. There ought to be an enemy around here somewhere. Come on, there's got to be something. Ah, perfect. Giants are always picking a fight with me. Wherever there's a mammoth, there's a giant. I can't wait to try this out. Lydia, please leave it to me. I want to see how this works. It takes a while to get it working right, but it's cool. I don't believe it. You missed! There we go. Hello? He's not even paying attention to... Lydia, no, don't! You would think a lightsaber right to the ass might get your attention. Lydia! I didn't want to kill the mammoth. That was... Well, the lightsaber works. Just a second. And actually, I guess, because, I mean, normally the giants are picking fights with me, but that one sitting there hitting him in the ass and didn't pay attention. So... we'll just go about our way, but That was really cool, though. Takes a little bit to get used to, but it's worth it. Something really cool that I saw in aurllcooljay's showcase video is this, which is Unbound Red Daedric Armor. Now, I will only be showcasing one color variation. To see some other color variations of this armor, as well as bound and unbound weapons, please make certain to check out aurllcooljay's mod video, which again will be linked in the description box down below. But when I saw this in his video, I thought this was really cool. This is a very unique look to the armor, and something that I have never seen in a mod before of the ones that I have checked out. This is really unique. You could do a lot of stuff with this. Also, a neat little trick that I discovered I want to show you is with a separate piece here, this black hooded side cape, the large version I'm going to use. If you equip it to this, check this out, it will actually glow the same color as the armor. This is a separate piece and is not this color normally. I will be showing it in a minute, but there's a lot of unique customizations that you can do with this. Aurel has a lot of really cool mods in this compilation. So this is that same hood. I've now got my normal outfit on, so only the hood is part of the mod, but it actually blends together real well with the color of this. It does make my character bald. This is the other version. This is the not the large version, just the normal version, and as you can see, it fits his face a little bit better. I chose the other version for the helmet because I figured that would work better, but again, it suits this armor that I normally wear very well. Here we have the Circuit of Archery, and I wanted to showcase because the mod stated that these hooded side capes will work with some of these as well as masks. Here we have a blue hooded side cape. I did want to show a color variation now. The thing said it was blue. To me it doesn't really look blue, but it is a different color. And again, still goes well together with my outfit. There's a little bit of clipping, but that's fine. It's a unique look to it. Okay, so you want to see something very odd? This mask is called the Cryptic Hoodless Mask, and as you can see, has a bunch of numbers on it. I don't know where this came from. And you can also add the cape that we showed, the hooded side cape, on here again and have yet another unique look. Okay, so something here that I think is very unique again that I've not seen in a mod before. This is the Daedric helmet with Dragon Scale helmet. This is two helmets combined. I've seen recolors before, but I've never seen them combined like this, and this is very unique. It gives a different armor that you can actually get. For some reason, I also feel like I'm the Shredder all of a sudden. Here we have the Daedric helmet with red hood. Now I do notice a little bit of clipping issue with this one, but still, it gives a lot of unique helmets that we otherwise would not have in game. Here we have the dark blue Nightingale hood, very unique looking hood. And this is the Eyeless dark blue Nightingale hood variation. Also, here is a mask that as I was going through, I forgot to showcase. This is called the Fiery Hoodless mask. Getting back to the Nightingales, this is the red and black Nightingale hood. And here we have the reverse Eyeless red and black Nightingale hood. This one gives me strong Mortal Kombat Ermac vibes. So something very interesting here is some dragon aspect things that you can attach to whatever you are wearing. This is the dragon aspect arms. I pulled out several different things here, but not all of what was in the chest to do with it. And if you go into first person, as you can see here, the fire actually looks like it's extending from my hands all the way at my arms. It's a very cool look to it. I do have some variations here to show. Here we have the dragon aspect arms and chest. As you can see, it adds it to the chest and again keeps it to the arms. And the other ones that I have to show kind of continues to add on to this look. like this one, which adds glowing eyes. This is the dragon aspect arms, chest, and eyes. And then here finally we have the dragon aspect arms, chest, eyes, and horns. I don't know if from the ones I pulled I didn't find any, but if there are any to add it to the legs as well, but definitely a unique look. Okay, so here is a helmet I forgot to showcase as I was going through. I wanted to show it's very unique. This is another combination. This is the ebony helmet with the jagged crown. Again, gives you some really unique options for armor that we normally do not get on PlayStation, as we normally only would have color variations. These are very unique. Alright, so this is some of the wearable objects that you can have. This is a wearable burnt spriggan, so it's over encumbering me and I can't select. There we go. My controller has been messing up more as I'm trying to go here, but as you can see, it does have some walking animation. Again, the jitteriness of it, I do believe, is my controller doing that, and well, the arm is that's unique. But yeah, that's one of the wearable objects. This, as you can see, is a dragon, and as I pan the camera around here, I do believe this is actually Alduin. I can't tell because of the size of it. It's a wearable dragon. There are many different versions of this. One that is bones and stuff, but I picked this one, which was the last one in there. I'm going the first person. It's kind of hard to move around with it, and I'm still over encumbered. But still, it's definitely a very unique thing to play around with and pretend you're a dragon. Okay, so here we have the wearable flame Arcanak, if I'm saying that right, and I probably am not. There is no animation to this one, she just kind of floats, but still, it's very unique looking. And here we have the wearable nocturnal statue, and this is quite a big statue that I had a particular reason for picking. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Hey Lydia, I found another statue for the house. Okay, so here are some spell tomes that I pulled. This first one I have showcased before, but I wanted to show again because it's such a good one in my opinion. Eagle Vision. You can find it by heading to the Powers category after you have learnt the spell, and it's right here. This mod is part of the Assassin's Creed gear, which I've showcased before, but even if you don't use it for that, it's such an amazing mod. As I hit R1, as you saw on Lydia there, she will glow a bright blue. But what I like about it is that here, as you can see, I can run and I can cast it, and as we're going, I can already see a giant there in the distance with a mammoth. But what I like about this is the fact that I can run. If I'm out somewhere and I'm looking for either enemies, whatever, if I'm looking for signs of life or death, I'm able to cast this and run instead of having to walk at a slow pace like I would with Detect Life or Detect Death. Let's see if we can find any enemies. Okay, so I didn't find enemies, but for some reason the deer are glowing red, which I did not expect. I don't know why that is. Normally enemies glow red, unless these deer are up to no good. But in any case, so you can also find wildlife with it. There's got to be some enemies around here somewhere. I'm always getting jumped during showcases. Alright, finally I found something. And they just killed it. But in any case, I also found you guys. So now I can also showcase how they look when they're dead. It looks like you already did. So as you see, Lydia is glowing a bright blue, but if you cast it on somebody that is dead, unlike with Detect Death, which I do believe was an orange, here it's kind of a bright white, and it does fade after a few seconds, where it normally takes about, I'd say, maybe 7 to 10, maybe 15 seconds at the most to fade. But you can cast it again, but as you can see, it still picks it up. We got a couple of bodies over here. But again, this is just something that I really like to use, as I'm able to run freely with it instead of having to be slow. Okay, so next we will be taking a look at Lightning Storm One Hand. You can find this in the Destruction category. I'm going to equip this one to my right hand, and let's see what it does. Okay, so he still does the two-hand animation, but this looks very powerful. Wow. Oh, good. A giant. Could you start a fight with me so I could electrocute your ass, please? Oh, that's right. Just look at me and walk on. No, I'm not gonna start a fight with you if you're peaceful. I'm not a dick. Normally they attack you all the time. I can't believe there isn't anything out here trying to attack me. Normally I'm always getting attacked during a showcase. Hey dragons, I'm doing a showcase. You better come out and stop me. Damn it. One wolf. Well, it's better than nothing. Damn, that was powerful. I'm a little leery about this one after the last time, but let's try the shoot potato spell and see what the hell it is. Okay, so it's in destruction, and here goes nothing. Okay, it shoots a potato. A freaky ass potato. This is some Hormeus Mora bullshit going on here. What the fuck is in these potatoes? Ugh. Freaky ass shit. Okay, I saved a couple of spell tomes for last. This is because I will be reverting the save, so this won't be permanent. A vampire and a werewolf spell tome. I tried these originally back when I originally tried to do a showcase, but they didn't work, so let's try them this time. Okay, so you can find the beast form in the powers category. I'm going to go ahead and select it, and nothing's happening. I haven't used it. It's probably for the best. I mean, after all, I know my kids, they'd never take me for a walk. I'd get fleas in the house. Okay, so let's try the vampire form instead and see if that works. Okay, so that is in, I'm assuming it's in, yeah, okay. That is in the powers category as, oh shit. I need to use a revert form power to change back. I don't recall seeing that in the chest unless I overlooked it. Well, I hope this ain't a mistake. Okay, this one is working, and yeah. And I'm over encumbered again. These keep removing my Triforce ring, and now I'm a ugly ass vampire. A slow, over encumbered, ugly ass vampire. But okay. I can't really do anything over encumbered here, but it does work. And what the hell is this? That's not the option. What's going on? Oh, I think I've done fucked up. I think I'm stuck. Okay, so, I guess this is going to be the end of the showcase, because I'm going to have to revert my save. If you made it to the end of this showcase, I know this is probably going to be pretty long, even after I end up cutting a lot of it and editing it together, but I just wanted to say thank you. Again, a link to the previous video that I did showcasing this mod will be in the description box down below if you would like to see where the various chests are located. As well, a link to aurllcooljay's channel and the video that he uploaded on this mod will be in the description box, so please definitely go check out his video. And I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and take care, everybody. And now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta revert my save. Freaky ass damn vampire. Oh, Lydia, I had the worst nightmare. I dreamt aurllcooljay turned me into a vampire and I couldn't become normal again, and you were doing that freaky shit where you were disappearing. I'll tell you all about it at Bree's house. Come on, I'll take you home. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.